Breaking: Arsenal preparing first official offer for Vinicius Junior as Gunners dream of blockbuster transfer. Welcome back to Arsenal Trends, your home for the latest Arsenal news, transfer updates, and everything happening around the Emirates Stadium. One of the biggest transfer stories of the summer is beginning to gather momentum, with reports suggesting that Arsenal are preparing to submit their first official offer for Real Madrid superstar Vinicius Junior. While no agreement has been reached and negotiations remain at an early stage, the possibility of Arsenal making a move for one of the world's best attackers has generated enormous excitement among supporters. For several years, Vinicius Junior has established himself as one of the most dangerous forwards in world football. His incredible pace, elite dribbling ability, creativity, and eye for goal have made him a key player for Real Madrid and one of the most recognisable stars in the game. Now, according to growing speculation, Arsenal are exploring whether a sensational deal could be possible. The Gunners have enjoyed significant progress in recent seasons under Mikel Arteta. Arsenal have transformed into genuine title contenders, consistently competing at the highest level in both domestic and European competitions. However, the club's ambition does not appear to be slowing down. Sources suggest that Arsenal's hierarchy is determined to continue strengthening the squad with world-class talent. The club believes that adding another elite attacker could provide the final pieces needed to challenge for major trophies on a consistent basis. Vinicius Junior is reportedly viewed as a dream target. The Brazilian international possesses exactly the type of qualities that every manager desires. He can create chances out of nothing, beat defenders in 1-versus-1 situations, stretch defensive lines, and deliver decisive moments in the biggest matches. Arsenal's interest reflects the club's growing confidence in the transfer market. In previous years, moves for players of Vinicius's stature might have seemed unrealistic. Today, however, Arsenal are regarded as one of Europe's most attractive projects, with a young squad, a respected manager, and a clear long-term vision. Reports indicate that preparations are underway for what could become Arsenal's first official approach. Club officials are believed to be carefully assessing the financial requirements of any potential deal before deciding on their next steps. Should Arsenal proceed, the transfer would undoubtedly rank among the biggest signings in the club's history. Supporters have already begun imagining how Vinicius could fit into Arteta's tactical system. His pace and directness would add another dimension to Arsenal's attack, while his ability to operate in wide areas would provide additional flexibility. Many fans believe that an attacking line featuring Vinicius alongside Arsenal's current stars would become one of the most feared forward units in Europe. One of Vinicius's greatest strengths is his ability to perform under pressure. Throughout his career, he has delivered in major competitions and important matches. His experience at the highest level could prove invaluable for an Arsenal side determined to take the next step in its development. The Brazilian has also shown remarkable growth as a player over recent seasons. Initially known primarily for his speed and dribbling, he has developed into a complete attacker capable of contributing goals, assists, and leadership. This evolution has significantly increased his value in the football world. For Arsenal, the attraction is obvious. Players capable of changing games on their own are rare. Vinicius belongs to that category. Whether through a brilliant run, a decisive pass, or a spectacular goal, he possesses the quality to transform matches in an instant. Mikel Arteta is believed to admire technically gifted players who can operate within a structured system, while also providing moments of individual brilliance. Vinicius appears to fit that profile perfectly. The Emirates Stadium faithful have long dreamed of seeing another global superstar wearing the famous red and white shirt. The possibility of Vinicius arriving has naturally created huge excitement across social media platforms, where discussions about the potential move continue to dominate conversations among supporters. Of course, completing such a transfer would be far from straightforward. Real Madrid remain one of the biggest clubs in world football and have every reason to value a player of Vinicius's quality highly. Any negotiations would likely be complex and involve substantial financial commitments. Arsenal officials understand the challenge. Before any deal could progress significantly, multiple factors would need to align. Transfer fees, personal terms, contractual details, and negotiations between clubs would all play major roles in determining whether the move is achievable. Despite these challenges, Arsenal's willingness to explore the possibility demonstrates the club's ambition. The Gunners are no longer satisfied with simply competing for top 4 positions. Their objective is to win major trophies and establish themselves among Europe's elite clubs once again. Signing a player of Vinicius's caliber would send a powerful message to rivals across England and Europe. It would signal that Arsenal are prepared to compete for the biggest names in football and that the club believes its project is attractive enough to persuade elite players to join. Another factor contributing to optimism among supporters is Arsenal's recent progress under Arteta. The manager has built a strong culture within the squad and created an environment where talented players can thrive. Several stars have improved significantly under his guidance, which could make the project appealing to any player considering a move. Within the dressing room, the potential arrival of a world-class talent would likely be welcomed enthusiastically. Competition for places often raises standards, and elite players generally enjoy playing alongside other top performers. Arsenal's attacking options are already impressive, but adding Vinicius could elevate the team to an entirely different level. The coming days and weeks could prove crucial. If Arsenal decide to move forward with an official proposal, attention will immediately shift to how Real Madrid respond and whether meaningful negotiations can begin. Transfer sagas involving world-class players often develop quickly, and supporters will be watching closely for every update. For now, optimism remains mixed with caution. No agreement has been reached, no transfer has been completed, and numerous obstacles remain. However, the fact that Arsenal are reportedly preparing their first official offer highlights the seriousness of their interest. The club appears determined to explore every opportunity available as it seeks to strengthen the squad ahead of another important campaign. Should Arsenal succeed in bringing Vinicius Jr. to North London, it would undoubtedly become one of the most talked about transfers in football history and a landmark moment for the club's modern era. Until then, Arsenal fans will continue to follow developments closely, hoping that this ambitious pursuit can eventually become reality. Stay tuned for more updates as this developing story continues.